Howdy folks, welcome back to Wannabe YT. I'm Barky, and today we're playing World of Warships. This battle wasn't actually meant to be part of the batch. I just found it lying around and thought to myself, you know what? This batch could maybe do with a couple of bonus videos, why not? There is another one, but I won't spoil you what it's about. Anyway, onto this one. This is USS Charleston. Don't worry, I'm not going to go on too big a tangent about her history, mostly because I didn't find too much that was particularly interesting.
General quarters.
She was launched on the 23rd of January 1904 in Virginia, and she led a pretty average service life. She sailed to multiple different locations around the globe on political duties, and when World War I broke out, she acted as an escort ship, because U-boats and, well, submarines in general were already a threat by World War I. Both sides had them, and both sides used them quite extensively, although the Germans are more famous for using them, hence why HMS Campbelltown was required to perform all of these escort missions. So she spent almost all of World War I carrying the American Expeditionary Force across the Atlantic. And that's about it for her service. She served as an administrative flagship in San Diego, and then in 1930, she was decommissioned by the US Army. She was stripped down to the waterline and sold to the Powell River Company, who used her as a floating breakwater until 1961 when a storm caused her to flood. She still uses a breakwater to this day in Kelsey Bay, the north coast of Vancouver Island, where her hull rusts to this day. And that's about it for USS Charleston. The only other interesting fact I have is that she was the first US Navy ship to attend the Portland Rose Festival, a tradition the US Navy still upholds to this day. And there you have it, the history of USS Charleston in 2.5 minutes. Now that is a record by my standards. Oh dear. Anyway, onto the battle. We've made contact with the enemy. There's the enemy Kolberg, did I pronounce that correctly? The enemy cruiser ship. And, oh, watch out for the torpedoes. There they are. It's the enemy Fusilier, French destroyer, isn't it? That fire that.
Torpedoes, dead
Yeah, USS Charleston kind of lacks in torpedo tubes, which is a shame because I really enjoy using those things. However, the Campbelltown more than makes up for that by having more cannons than there are in a gun show on board. Seriously, this thing is insane, 14 cannons. And they have a ridiculous reload time. And trust me, we're definitely going to make the most of it. We haven't really made it to the front line, which might be a good thing, because in typical World of Warships fashion, it's kind of turned into a brawl, which can be a lot of fun if you're in a destroyer, but it's also quite dangerous. That cruise is not having a fun time. Oof. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, we're not really a fast vehicle, so we haven't made it to the front line, but that did allow us to snipe the enemy. Unfortunately, the situation may have changed. It looks like we've become the primary target of the enemy Caledon.
Torpedoes to port.
And it looks like the Caledon has got torpedoes. Oh no. Right. Quick! To port! No, hang on, that's starboard. Oh, dear me. Right, that's the Caledon dealt with. Kill number 1. On to the enemy Kolberg. Fire that. That missed, alright. Onto the rear cannons then. Jolly good. It is about time we start pulling our weight. The enemy has 2 more enemy ships than we have. Ooh, watch out for the friendly torpedoes. I think we're safe. Here comes the Fusilier again. Come on, get some. Destroyers don't have a particularly high health pool, so if we want to eliminate targets as quickly as possible, focusing on that is a good bet. Come on, quickly, before it launches torpedoes. In fact, it probably did.
destroyer sunk.
Where are they?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yep, there they are. Alright. Onto the Kolberg. Oh my god. Hang on. Brace for impacts. Oh, phew. Friendly fire isn't the thing, I forgot. The amount of times I've accidentally hit friendlies with my torpedoes. Not great. It's more than I'd care to admit, that's what I'd say. There we go. That's a good choice of words right there.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
How on earth did we kill... Oh right, we set him on fire. Ah, that's a confusing kill. But I'll take it. Did that friendly Caledon just crash into... I believe it did. Alright then. It's 3v3 now. Where's the enemy? Apparently I'm Oh, there he is. The enemy Caledon, another one. And he's aiming at me. Well, someone is aiming at me. I'd presume it would be the Caledon. Time for some frisky legwork. Nice hit. Nice hit to the Citadel. Hits to the Citadel tend to cause more damage because, well, the Citadel is a fairly important part of the ship. Oh, spotted me again. Well, let's see how you hold up against 9 of my 14 cannons. Nice. Good damage. Well, the two enemy cruisers, I wonder. Alright, let's rack up the damage because we're approaching an island and it's going to obstruct our shot. And soon we won't be able to fire at him. One moment. Oh, no. The island's in the way. Alright, next target. Oh, there he is. The enemy Java. Nice hit. Alright. Torpedoes away from the friendly cruiser. Oh! The friendly Caledon appears to have gone full Campbell Town. Oh, hang on. Watch out for the torpedoes. I think we're going to take one. Yep, we're definitely taking one. Ah. Alright, damage repair party. Deal with the flooding. Brilliant.
Problem solved, sir.
Well, the Caledon may be down, but he's caused quite a bit of damage to the Java. And the friendly torpedoes appear to have killed him off. Yeah, he's cooking now. Next up, the Caledon. And he's crashed into the wreck of the friendly Caledon. Really made himself useful, that one. And that is kill number 4. Wow, we've been racking them up. All that's left is the enemy Bogatier. There he is. Alright then. Prepare for some high explosive ammunition, I guess. Same treatment as everyone else. Shots away. Alright, we've got to lead it a bit more, I think. Well, he's going to go behind the island anyway. And wait for it. Fire. Alright, most of them didn't hit. But 2 of them got him. He should come across the other end of the island any minute now. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Fire! And again. And again. I hear torpedoes. And they're friendly. Phew. Looks like, well, I don't think he stands much of a chance now. That is game. Kill number 5 in the Charleston. That's a pretty nice game in my books. I mean, 5 kills. It's not bad, isn't it? And if we take a look at the team score, yeah, we've done pretty well for ourselves, getting the best score out of both the friendly team and the enemy team. Although, to be fair, the player base on this game is dying because there were only 2 actual players in this game. Me and the Tenryu, who also did pretty well. He was very effective with his torpedoes. And on that note, it's time to end. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm Barky, and I'll catch you next time.